Today, I have two guests in the house. And I find it very interesting because I have two different generations. I have a young woman that I'm highly impressed by her focus so early in life and her courage and boldness to go into an industry that many thought was dying here. And my other guest is a woman who took interest in us as a country and our people using our hands to create a lot of what we were importing into the country. I'd love you to join me as we welcome Mrs Awosika Abdullahi and Sumbo Awosika. And she would share with us how her journey into creating her company called Crafties has been. Mrs. Abdullahi.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
Well, Crafties is a company which I had to start.
Okay.
What do I mean
Had
by that?
to.
I had to.
Okay.
I wouldn't know any peace at the time I had to start it because I'd done other things after I left university. One of the propelling things for me was a young lady I taught how to crochet. I do crochet. Crochet is my first love.
Right.
And I found out that she could actually stay at home, look after her two babies. From the little crochet I taught her, she could make sandals and bags for sale. And she told me that what she was making in a week was more than what she was earning as a secretary, out of which she had to pay her nanny. And I thought to myself, there's so much to do, so much to learn. And that's more or less how I decided, before I got too old, you know, to try to start up this
old,
company and teach as many people as possible.
Okay, Sumbo, so tell us about your experience.
I've always been interested in fashion. So when I finished secondary school in 1999, I didn't do well with my JAM and I was at home. I started learning different things with my parents' support. Because at different times, I was at home always learning and wanting to do something, and I'll tell them, instead, while I'm at home, I could do this and that. And so I went into sewing, went into shoemaking, went into jewelry making slightly. But afterwards, when I started making clothes, I make clothes for people and they're like, the earrings I'm wearing would not be nice with this turtleneck you made for me. And I'm like, why not just get a lovely earrings that would match the dress without wearing a necklace? And they're like, I don't have anything like that. And the ones that I have, so it came that way and I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and make a few pieces for them that would match the outfit. And I decided to learn jewelry making actually. And there was nowhere at that time, because I didn't know anywhere initially, to learn jewelry making. Then I started with bead making because they're two different things, or rather, it's a subset.
Okay.
So I started to learn bead making, and what I decided to do was to make pendants and earrings that would match my clothes. And I just then I just go into University of Lagos in 2003. So afterwards, I decided to leave everything because I couldn't combine with school. So I decided to pick economics, dropped ATS, and then continue with my jewelry making and drop every other thing.
Any regrets?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. At the time I was out of school,
You were ready to go?
I was ready to go. So that's what I do now. I make your customized jewelry. When I meet you, I want to know what you want to wear. That is what I do.
Now, in doing all of these things that you're all doing, tell me if between the things you learned on the Ignite program and your real life experience, where you've been at crossroads, have there been challenges that have you haven't been able to or not, in a sense, some of those issues you'd like us to talk about? Because I'm sure whatever problems you've encountered, some of your peers, either that were on set or those that were at home that watched the program, have probably encountered similar issues, and we can see, okay, what are the issues, so we can sort of discuss them as well.
The main issue is just knowing how to treat your customers, treat your customers well, time management, their temperament.
Whether it's staff or it's customer. It's every kind of person. So it's your ability to manage those relationships and those people that will help to build your business. There are days they will be so wrong, but even though you know they're wrong, you're going to keep your cool because your ultimate goal is not to lose the customer. Your ultimate goal is to gain a customer, to keep your customer, and to keep a customer that will bring you a customer, a referral. Because referrals, especially for small businesses, one of your biggest tools for growing your business is referrals. Because you don't have large advertising budget. So you need people to use word of mouth, okay? And be fair in all situations to the best of your ability.